did you ever have this? And as a kid, I even thought this was just they were trying to figure out something to make the kids do just to have an activity. We got split up into about 10 different groups with about 5 or 6 kids each, and they got an entire. Now I think about it, this, pretty fucked up. They got an entire bucket of water, gave us all a straw, and whoever could finish the entire bucket in their group first won.
I don't think I ever.
Now think about it, that's so fucked. They just put a bucket in front of us full of water, and we all had to scull as fast as we could.
They're all pissing me off today. You know what? They look a bit parched.
If I was a teacher, I know I would be looking down and be like, with the phone, like, I can't believe I've got all these kids drinking out of bucket.
The movie nights on a school camp as well.
Yeah, the movie
where
night.
You get like your little shitty bag of salted popcorn.
Yeah, that was so
It was just salted because, by God forbid, you can't have butter.
Did you ever have the option where one was a M-rated movie and the other one was a G-rated movie, and you could split off into 2 groups?
Oh, no, that sounds awesome. No, I never got that.
Yeah. What I was going to end with, so this is the final one. One of the activities in that game you were talking about with the chocolate was you had to scull, one of the people in your group had to scull a Coke, and then they had to grab a microphone and burp, and whoever had the loudest burp won.
Okay.
The girl in our group, because we had just finished a massive bucket of water,
oh no!
She went to burp and just threw up on the microphone. All right, guys, welcome back to Morokaii with 2... Oh, sorry. All right, guys, welcome back to Morokaii with 2 eyes. Everyone needs to put their memory cap on because I was...
Can we do a compilation of the intro?
I fuck it up so much.
All right, hang on. To be fair, though, there is a lot of pressure because I just don't say anything for the intro. So it is all eyes on you.
Well,
you're doing a great job, babe.
Oh, thank you. Well, I was distracted because I was trying to think, is there anyone out there, you included, that remember around the age of 6 or 7, funniest home videos on a Saturday night?
Sorry, wow, no, that is
a memory.
Big, dude, that was, okay, shit you not, Friday night at my house.
Your face dropped.
Yeah, no, so and I'll tell you, this is why. Friday night at my house was always fish and chip night, and I used to love that as a kid, but mate, Saturday night, they were special. They were something else, man. Saturday as a kid in my house, my old man used to play footy, so it used to be footy during the day on a Saturday. We'd come home, we'd like, not like rush, I was supposed to kind of rush home and all that. Channel 9, we have, usually it was like Pete on a Saturday night, like Macca's, okay, whatever. My brother would vouch for this. If he's listening, he better be, because he did say that he does. Mate, Channel 9 on pizza, margarita at the time, of course. I didn't go around meat lovers. That shit's weird as a kid. Shelley's Funniest Home Videos. At 9 with Shelley, I think her name was.
I would not be able to remember. But that
as a
woman,
host, yeah, as a host. And mate, that next hour was peak. Was so peak. The videos were so good. The little random like voiceovers as well.
Well, good for the time too. Do you know? Because now I think about it.
Oh, now trash. It was low quality, terrible. It was always the handy cam, like the JVC.
It would not survive now because I could get that many fails in 5 minutes of TikTok, and Funniest Home Videos would completely hype you up and focus for one video and be like, after the ad break, we're teasing you.
The ad break.
And now I think about maybe max there was like 20 clips in that half an hour time frame.
More than likely, yeah. And then they do like a top 10 countdown as well.
But at that time, there was no other place to get fails or funny
it was
videos.
So good. Like that was like your weekly dose of just laughter.
Yeah.
And like really get those belches and laughter out. Belches, another great word of mine.
Belchers. I forgot about Belchers.
Yeah.
What about Home and Away versus Neighbours? What kind of boy were you?
I don't like how you said that. No, so all right, back. We really love diving into the childhood. By the way, I've noticed. Which, by the way, love that. So again, for me, every single weeknight would be ABC at the time, like because that used to be like the shit that you'd watch after primary school, and then it went to ABC Kids. But anyway, ABC to watch cartoons, around 6-ish, the cartoons sort of started to stop on ABC. It started to go like world news and stuff. So then Channel 10, Simpsons. 6 o'clock, Channel 10, Simpsons. Why that to this day is no longer a thing, super move by Channel 10. You guys fucked up. You guys dropped the bag. I don't care what...
Just hearing it at 6 p.m.
Oh, dude, I would always look forward to that. Mum, more so Dad, would always be like, no, I'm watching 7 News or 9 News. I'm like, I don't want to listen to Tracy Bloody Grimshaw. I'm watching Bloody Simpsons. So The Simpsons, and then I actually, between 6:30 and 7, I wasn't Neighbours. I was always a home and away kid, but in grade 5 and 6, then I flipped to Neighbours.
Wow.
But then...
What a bad boy.
I know, man. I was just a psycho. And, I would watch Neighbours, but then I would then also jump to Home and Away. So, like, when I used to watch Home and Away, it was like the original, like, River Boys. None of this new bullshit. It was like Brax. I don't know. That's like the only... And Casey, that Casey guy, I just remember all the chicks were like, oh my God, he's so hot, and stuff like that. And then on Neighbours, I watched Neighbours where Margot Robbie was on fucking Neighbours. So don't you dare come at me being like, oh, he doesn't... I watched that shit, and I watched it as well when it was a Katie chick who was in the movie Tomorrow When the War Began, because she was also on Neighbours. That chick was there as well. I was there when Toddy had his son on the show, which which is crazy.
Now what?
I now know the son.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, sorry. Spoilers for anyone that didn't know. I know the son. Who else was on? Oh, that's
Chris Hemsworth was on Home and Away when we watched it.
Yeah, that's true as well. Yeah, which is crazy. There's been actually like some pretty big to a degree. There is some pretty big like A-listers who were on the show, which is crazy to think.
When did Futurama come into play? Because I swear, wasn't it?
Futurama came...
Wasn't it after 6:30? Am I wrong?
So I think Channel 7... so Channel 10 was like... Maybe sometimes at 7. I feel like Futurama... Because there was some weeknights where it was like the double dosage of The Simpsons, which I think there was maybe another episode at 7:30, and then maybe Futurama was after that.
Oh my God. Sorry. I fucking forgot. Do you remember Friday Night Games?
Yeah, Big Brother Friday Night Games. Big Brother in general when Big Brother was good.
Yeah,
on Channel
when
10.
it was good. Friday Night Games was a massive thing for us.
Mike Goldman, Fitzy, and I cannot remember for the life of me the lady's name on that show.
Fuck, I forgot that was a massive thing. That I would go to a mate's place excited to watch Friday Night Games.
Yeah, that's usually how my Friday nights were with mates.
Yeah, that's insane.
Especially at that age.
Yeah. There was now normal TV, I guess, is just trying its hardest to keep up. So you would have 7, 9 and 10, and if you maybe were a psycho, you'd flip over to SBS or ABC.
Hang on a sec. SBS on a Monday night, real quick, I do need to interrupt. SBS on a Monday night, back when we were grade 6, used to be the shit, because they used to have Happy Tree Friends, which, if no one's seen that, is very gruesome, by the way. But it's a stupid show, but I thought it was hilarious. There was like these two aliens that used to try to kill each other. It was really short. There was a thing called Angry Kid. YouTube that if you haven't seen it, by the way. Some really funny stuff. There's one episode. I'm not even.
You're not bringing me in. That sounds shocking.
Dude, no, Angry Kid used to be good. It used to be this ginger kid, and all that. It was like clay animation, sort of like Wallace and Gromit, and all that. And then he'd just be like, "Oi, Dad, what's a wanker?" And all that, and then it just like cut to the like you hear the dad's voice, he's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, all the boys at school said they're wanking, they're wankers." Like, what's that? They're all doing this, like sort of thing, like that. And I used to find that hilarious. And then after that was South Park, because that's where you could watch South Park. And then after South Park, there was a show called Drawn Together.
Yep. So the South Park, I agree. The others I remember being not that great. So I will stick with my opinion.
I'm only saying that it was good on a Monday night. I specifically said Monday night SBS was good.
Don't you dare put me in with the rest of
I was like, don't put me in with the world news, please.
The one show I fucking loved, Animorphs on
holy
ABC.
shit, yeah, ABC, yeah.
I thought that was the coolest show.
Yeah, that was really cool. Very like full on, but tell you what show I used to actually Jeopardy.
You watched Jeopardy?
No, I used to. I didn't want to. I did not like that show.
I didn't like Jeopardy at all.
And Parallax.
Yep. I remember Go Go Stop being the.
Oh, mate, I always
main
wanted to be on that so bad.
Do you know what?
And it's like, just get on the prize. You saw where they were. Get on. I know I'm really loud right now, but God, that pissed me off.
Mate.
They wasted their opportunity so bad.
There was. Do you know what pissed me off about that show the most? There's some things like TV wise that I'll go back and I'll be like, oh, actually, that wasn't that good. Or when this happened, that's actually not that impressive. With that show, the prizes were pure shit.
Yeah, we're all educational.
The prizes were
Here's
so
a telescope.
bad.
Here's a bloody shit. I can't even think of the metal
prizes were
detectors.
shocking.
Like,
Yeah, no, the prizes were terrible. And I would watch it and I'd be like, oh, I like the idea of Go Go Stop, but my God, I wouldn't even want to play it for those prizes.
so now because you got me thinking now, ABC Ace Lightning.
Yeah, is that the...
That was like the guy, like some video game thing.
Oh, I think I remember Ace
That was
Lightning.
like really cool. What else do we have? In the morning, George Shrinks.
See, I wouldn't watch that. I would watch Cheese TV in the morning.
Oh, really? No,
Yeah.
I was like George Shrinks, Martin Morning.
No, because Cheese TV had Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Dragon
Oh,
Ball
no,
Z
like,
or-
yeah, that was like early primary school and then like high school because Cheese TV sort of died in the arse.
Yeah. I'm
No,
trying to think.
primary school was like that. There was like an Action Man show as well, the original Max Steel.
Yeah, you love
which
the
I
original
fucking,
Max and
yeah.
Steel.
Beyblades. Totally Spies.
Those three chicks. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, there was some...
We had some really good shows, and then there was some like. Do you remember I think it was like Butthead Alien Martians from Mars.
That's something along those lines, actually.
Just, Street Sharks. Do you remember them? Biker Mice from Mars.
H2O, just add water.
Oh, mate. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but like the cartoon series from the 0304
Oh, that was a good one.
really good. Like,
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, I find it, when... Oh, what I was going to say, with a TV these days, they have to try to keep up with Netflix, Stan, Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, all these subscription sites where you've got endless amount of movies and endless amount of TV shows. So there's not really a point to watch TV because why would you sit and deal with ads?
Yeah,
so now
most
Channel
definitely.
7's got 7 Mate, 7 this, 7 that. 10's got 10 Peach where it's just all comedy show. They're really trying to expand. But back when we were kids, what was it? 7, 9 and 10.
7,
and that
9,
was pretty much it.
10, yeah.
And if there wasn't anything quality.
You would only go to ABC the before or after school.
Yep.
Like, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Channel 7 growing up for me, I think I know for a fact I'm about to get absolutely slammed for saying that I used to love watching this show, and I'll accept it. I actually fucking used to love Back to the Rafters, man. I used to fucking love... Yeah, I know. I used to love tuning into that show, though. I don't know. I just really enjoyed it.
I'm trying to think of any trash TV I really
Remember-
like. Do you know Operation Repo?
Yeah.
I really like that.
No, that wasn't too bad.
That's some trash TV.
What else was there? Home Improvement?
Yeah,
I used to
righto.
hate Better Homes and Gardens, but I always used to love Dr.
I
Harry.
would hate Better Homes and Gardens.
Get Away. Get Away used to be kind of cool.
Dr. Harry, he hasn't aged. I
Yeah,
saw
no, he's
that,
still
like,
he's
a year
still
ago.
going, man.
Yeah,
He's
he's
still-
still a robot. He's just
What else was there? Postcard, Coxie's Big Break on the weekends.
yeah. What was the one where the guy was always cooking and he had a big mustache? He looked like an Italian.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I don't know who the guy, but I know who you mean. Like, if that makes sense.
I actually didn't mind. There was one show where they would just get on a boat and fish out in like lakes and stuff.
That's still a thing.
But I know it's a show. But
like-
is that the same show?
Yeah,
Big Fish or something?
Yeah, something like that. It's still that.
Big fishing or
Hey, what's going on, Kim? We got a big bash today, and they're just like, Blokes TV on like Channel 31. If you ever like somehow ended up,
God, you were in the depths if you ever went to
Yeah,
Channel 31.
yeah.
And there still wasn't even that many channels, but still going to Channel 31 was like, what are you doing?
there. Yeah, this is like extinct.
Channel 31. I fucking forgot about that.
Yeah, Channel 31 was.
Their budget
An odd
was like
place.
maybe $50 a week.
Yeah, at best.
At
and they would
best.
always advertise that wallet that you could like light as well. Like when you open it, it's like, and you can light it, man. And it's like, but why do I want that in my wallet?
Do you know?
It makes no sense.
I'll do a throwback for you. Did you guys at your primary school once a year have a day where you all took your bikes into school?
We had that for a week.
A whole week?
Yeah, not like a specific. I remember we took our bikes to we went to like some bike school thing and we got to ride it around like a course. That was sick.
Yeah, we would have once a year. We would have a bike day where everyone brings their bike, and then you would ride around on just little activities here and there. And
I remember like they really encouraged us to have like a bike week. and my mates got into trouble because they were riding on the wrong side of the road without their helmets. And one of my mate's sisters told his mum, and his mum told the school, and then they weren't allowed to ride their bikes for that bike initial bikeway, and they were pissed. They were
Snitches.
so angry, so angry. Oh, I never had that. I remember that's actually funny as well. Excursions, just in general. Can we because man, what happened in primary school? I feel like we used to go everywhere. In high school, we barely went anywhere.
Do you remember the old permission slips as well?
Oh yeah,
you would have to get your parents to sign it and make sure you had like $10 in there or something. Real old school. That's so easy to steal now. Teachers were probably pocketing it out there.
Yeah, no, it is, man. I just remember in high school, it was always incursions. People would always come to the high school. You wouldn't actually go anywhere.
Yeah, you're definitely right. There was... I reckon we'll start with excursions, then we'll go to high school camps, because I hated the high school camps. But with excursions, did you have any good ones? Oh my God, what was it called where you would go around with a friend and you would solve, I guess, riddles to find certain items in certain locations, and then what the fuck was that called?
I'm lost here.
Do you know what I mean? You would have to solve clues to find... fucking hell, what was it?
Categories?
Nah, I remember our school had like a massive thing where we went up against other schools, and you'd partner up. You would read off a sheet, and maybe one said, the closest tree near my knee will follow through that to be, or something like a riddle.
Okay.
And then there might be a tree shaped like a knee. And you would go there, you would find the next clue, and you would go on and go on and go on until you finish, and you try to get first. Fuck, I can't remember what that's called. That's going to hit me when I'm in bed, and I'm just
I'm going to be honest, man. That's such a new...
Our school did that.
A new world to me.
Our school did that once a year.
No, mine was like... depending on the class, in grade 3 or 4, we had these things called grabbers. Like if you did certain things, like whatever, it'd be like, you get 3. And then there was a grabber auction. So like you'd use them as like almost like money. And like it'd be like, here's a Hot Wheels car that goes for 10 grabbers, or like here's like a pencil with an eraser on it, that's for 5. Bag of lollies and stuff. That was really cool. Grade 5 and 6, in one of the classes they had a gumball machine.
Yeah, right.
And like because they were like, when you chew gum, like it helps like the creative, like whatever side of your brain sort of thing. So like if you were like well behaved and you got like a gumball, that was like a real good incentive to get us to behave. Like that stuff was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, primary school for me was it's just so many
we went caving once and one of the parents got stuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not the crazy like you see on YouTube where they're crawling through
but like
a space like that. No, like just in a cave. But he was a big boy. He was fat, so he did. He got
just calling it out.
Yeah, well, he was. Yeah, so but we were like 7, so we were tiny.
Wow.
Yeah, we were tiny as.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, we went through these caves. I'm trying to think of any of the good ones, but nothing's kind of sticking out. I know when I went to high school, the camps sucked. I hated all the camps. No matter what activities got brought up, I didn't like them. We had was it Central Rock or something we went?
Central Australia.
That was
year 10 for us.
The minute I heard that you have to be on a bus for...
Yeah, well, no, because it was either you regardless, you had to be on a bus. You couldn't fly. You could go up on a bus and then come back on a flight. Or you could go up on a flight and then come back on a bus. But you couldn't go flight and flight, which to me is bullshit. If I can afford that shit, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Who do you think I am?
It was the same with Queensland.
I didn't do Queensland.
I didn't do that either because it was theme parks and it just didn't sound... That's just not me. But yeah, it was a massive bus ride up there. Massive bus ride back. That sounds like hell.
And then there was nothing... Year 8, I feel like was maybe Geelong. I actually seriously can't... No, I genuinely can't...
No, I'm just thinking
that's such a remember though. Like, in all seriousness. And then... Because I think I did year 8. I didn't do year 7.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
No, I did the first few and then I hated them. I was like, no.
I was never big into school camps though.
Neither am I.
It was never for me. Like, I don't know. I just didn't. I remember in primary school we had a camp where we went into the city.
Yep.
and we had to go to like Lygon Street to like eat and stuff, which I was like, oh, this is gross. And man, I don't know if it was every principal, like just in general, like all these camps, but if it was always like, if you don't finish everything on your plate, you're not getting dessert.
Oh yeah,
it's like, just let me have my bloody dessert, mate. Like, don't be a fuckwit. Like, what are you doing?
I remember that too.
And you'd always have to do red faces. One night was always red faces.
What's that?
Like, you just like pretty much stand up comedy.
Oh,
okay.
I think I remember that once.
Shit.
Yeah, righto.
There was like a games night, then there was always like the dance.
Yeah, the school dance.
And they're pretty much like, no, you have to ask someone else. I was like, no, I don't fucking want to. And they're like, no, you have to. And then they do like the room inspections as well. They'd be like, is everyone asleep? And you're like,
yep.
No, I'm obviously playing on my DS that I was allowed to bring to camp.
You were allowed to bring a DS to
camp?
No,
we weren't, but we did in grade 6.
Oh, did you? I was going to say that I reckon the best part of camp was after the checking the lights out. It was when you're with everyone in your room and your bunks and you're just talking shit and wrestling and stuff like that. Yeah.
I'll never forget removing the slats off one of the bunk beds in grade 5 camp. And one of my mates was like, oh, I cannot wait, man. Just jumped on I just fell straight through. Had another mate who was pissing me off because I had a Ventolin puffer in primary school because I had asthma.
Yeah.
And this kid was like, right, and I'm like, mate, just leave me alone.
Just right in your face.
And he's like, what are you going to do? I'm like, I will spray this Ventolin in your eye. He's like, what are you going to do? He had on doing it. So I just went, he's like, I can't see. Like that as well. And then you remember like breakfast duty and stuff like that shit as well?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you're going to set the table and you're like.
I do remember breakfast duty.
And always the hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Not even a full scoop of bloody Milo.
Yep.
90% water, 5% milk.
Yep.
If you were lucky and you could somehow sneak a little bag of sugar. It was terrible, man. It was a word. It was so bad.
That actually was shocking. School camps suck now that I think back to them. They were so bad. I remember there was one camp. I felt so bad for this kid. We went into his bunk and apparently like he made a joke with his friend where maybe he grabbed him inappropriately, but it was a joke between them. And now I think about it, I don't know if they were actually gay or what. It could be anything. I have no idea. But then like a group of kids started laughing at them and like the kid started crying and I felt so bad for the kid. I ran to the bathroom and started crying. Like, because I didn't want to see me cry. But I felt so bad for the kid. I'm like, oh, poor kid. His camp's ruined. I just cried. And then I just went back out like nothing happened.
Compose. And you just have to play that game as well where it was like the, I feel like this is such an Australian game. The block of chocolate in like someone's fucking old glove, someone else, another oven mitt. And then you got to throw on like 3 hoodies, a beanie, sunglasses. You get spun around 10 times
at school camps,
and you're trying to like cut it with plastic, and you're like, it's not happening. And someone rolls a 6, and they're like, I'm up now. And you're like, fuck! Like I got halfway through the block.
Throwback. I remember that. That's so fucking crazy. I'll end with this story right here. There's 2 things I'm going to say. Do you remember when on those school camps where the teachers would be playing a game against some of the coolest students and you'd ask to join in?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I feel like even then the teachers know, oh, fuck with this kid. This kid's not bad. And then you go, oh, me, can I please play?
My game? Got games on your phone?
But there was one time, those games exactly like talking about. Now I think about it, everything you were saying before where you did the skits, you did the dancing, the singing, and you did that game with the chocolate with all the activities. Did you ever have this? And as a kid, I even thought this was just they were trying to figure out something to make the kids do just to have an activity. We got split up into about 10 different groups with about 5 or 6 kids each, and they got an entire. Now I think about it, this, pretty fucked up. They got an entire bucket of water, gave us all a straw, and whoever could finish the entire bucket in their group first won.
I don't think I ever
think about it, that's so fucked. They just put a bucket in front of us full of water and we all had to scull as fast as we could.
They're all pissing me off today. You know what? They look a bit parched.
If I was a teacher, I know I would be looking down and be like, with the phone, like, I can't believe I got all these kids drinking out of a bucket.
The movie nights on a school camp as well.
Yeah, the movie
night.
night.
You get like your little shitty bag of salted popcorn.
Yeah, that was so
It was
bad.
just salted because by God forbid, you can't have butter.
Did you ever have the option where one was a M-rated movie and the other one was a G-rated movie, and you could split off into 2 groups?
Oh, no, that sounds awesome. No, I never got that.
Yeah. What I was going to end with, so this is the final one. One of the activities in that game you were talking about with the chocolate was you had to scull, one of the people in your group had to scull a Coke, and then they had to grab a microphone and burp, and whoever had the loudest burp won.
Okay.
The girl in our group, because we had just finished a massive bucket of water,
Oh, no.
she went to burp and just threw up on the microphone.
That's grim. What was there, and I swear I've mentioned this before though, why was there always that one kid in class, someone would throw up and there was a chain reaction. Like, the next kid, and then it's like, oh no, they throw up. And then it'd be always like powdery shit that you'd throw over the vomit, and the classroom would just reek. Oh, good time.
Good times. All right, guys, it's Morokaii with 2 eyes. If you
did enjoy it, I'll take this over here. If you were to enjoy the podcast, enjoy the session, enjoy the listening, rate us out of 5 stars. We're getting a lot more reviews in now. It's awesome to see. Keep it up. If you're on YouTube, leave a like and a comment. Make sure you hit subscribe. Also, by the way, if you're on YouTube, you should also check out the gaming channel.
Yeah.
Posting some great clips on there. We actually do game, believe it or not. And also check out the clips channel as well. It's just highlights of the podcast and the game. So sit back, enjoy. Thanks for watching. We'll speak to you all in the next one.
Boom.